Hey guys, welcome to my first vlog. Actually it's my first one. I don't even have a name for it, so bear with me while we start that, but I think now is a really good time for me to get started with this. So the reason I wanted to start this today was because Cardiac Risk in the Young are a charity I've been made aware of. They are having an awareness week this week, so I wanted to share my story as part of that, just to try and build up a bit of a profile and say why they can help people like myself who have recently been diagnosed with a heart condition. So what happened to me was I've been training for a marathon for a few months now, and a couple of my training runs have been hit by a couple of episodes of heart palpitations where my heart rate would just go a bit crazy and I could feel it in my chest just going. So one casual lunchtime run I had to cut it short because I had a really bad bout of it and I didn't want to push it any further, so I went to the doctors with it. They then sent me to hospital that night, and what I thought was going to be fairly routine turned out that actually I've got a or it seems that I have a heart condition, and it's called Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. It's reasonably common even though I hadn't heard of it before, and basically what it means is I've got an additional pathway through my heart which sends electrical signals around, which sometimes causes my heart to go nuts. It's generally, or can be, very much a benign thing, but because it's happened a lot more frequently of late, it's something that I think they're going to look at a bit more seriously. But it does mean I've not been able to run since my diagnosis, which was about 4 weeks ago. In that time I've been prescribed bisoprolol, which is a beta blocker, so that slows my heart rate down. Since then I've been taking those daily, 2.5 milligram dosage per day, and by and large what it's made me do is feel incredibly tired a lot of the time. So throughout the day I'll just get really sluggish. Other than that I've been mostly okay, but I have felt my heart wanting to go crazy from time to time, but actually I think the tablets themselves have sorted that out okay. But I'm just waiting for a series of tests now to just confirm that this is correct. I do have Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome, and that it should be treatable with a laser procedure. I believe, well, it's called a catheter ablation procedure, and what it means is laser essentially using high frequency burns off the additional pathway in my heart, which in turn stops it from causing any additional triggers, so just my heartbeat should just be normal from there on in. Upshot of that basically means I should be 100% cured. So I mean, in a nutshell, that's where it leaves me right now. So I have more tests to come. In fact I have one tomorrow, and I've got further tests down the line, so next month I've got some more, and hopefully I'll get closer to a treatment date and I'll know a bit more about it. So, not your average lunchtime mission. Just swiped out for my lunch break at work, and I'm just off to the hospital now to have my next ECGs, see what happens next following my diagnosis. I'll give you an update in a bit.
Well, unfortunately I wasn't able to record any footage in there or take any photos, so nothing, I can't show you anything when I was in there. But what I did have was a little ultrasound. Didn't get rigged up to an ECG or anything, just had to lie on my side, and they took some pictures of my heart, and now they're going to send it off to whoever needs to look at it next, and then I guess I just wait for the next test. Nothing else to report really, so till later, see you on.
Well, I'm still waiting for December the 14th, which is when my next test is going to be, but in the meantime I thought I wanted to tell you a little bit about charity. So I want to tell you about cardiac risk in the young, a charity I've discovered following my diagnosis. Once I found out I had this condition, I did a little bit of research to find out a bit more about it. There's quite a lot of information on their website about the condition, and one of the things they have on their website is a members area which I've joined, which has a whole bunch of stories where people like myself have shared their experiences with the conditions that they have. Again, some are more serious than mine, but it's nice to know that there are people out there that are willing to share their experiences. When I signed up, registered with them, they sent me within a couple of days this big envelope, and in there is a whole bunch of leaflets and brochures with more personal stories and a little bit about some of the campaigns, some condition information, mine and others as well. And I thought it was a great thing for them to do, like straight off the back as soon as I've registered with them. Along with that, they sent me a very nice email offering support, and yeah, they've encouraged me to keep in touch with them and vice versa, and I wanted to say thank you to them by making this video and sharing what I've learnt from them so far, as well as the support group information that I've been reading. Cardiac Risk in the Young have also got a couple of great campaigns going. One of the things that they are championing at the moment is screening sessions where there's a whole bunch of them dotted around the UK coming up in the next few weeks and months, where you can attend, and young people are encouraged to get any niggles or concerns, particularly with relation to the heart, get looked at. And on my own experience, if you think there's something wrong, I would strongly encourage you to go and check it out, because you never know. If you find out something that you didn't know about, at least you can deal with it. If you wanted to find out more about cardiac risk in the young and some of the great work they do go and have a look at their website. They have a YouTube channel, they have a Facebook, they have Instagram, all of which you can find here. So feel free to view those and do have a look. There's some really interesting stories in there, some of which actually I'm quite encouraged by. It's nice to know that there are people out there living active lives following diagnosis and treatment from their heart conditions. So again, the information you need if you want to have a look at their website, right there. And that's pretty much it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. I will make another episode soon, updating you on any of my latest projects, ideas and things going on. Of course, any updates on my condition and treatments, I'll naturally keep you up to date with that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.